We almost canceled our trip to Nicaragua. After getting detained for 4 hours on our first day in the country, it felt like maybe we should just go home. But we decided to give this country one more chance, and it did not disappoint. As you'll see, our trip to Nicaragua had high highs and low lows.
A bug hit my eye. You guys see how red that is?
Clouds are coming in. First up, we're going to absolutely gorge ourselves on some amazing Nicaraguan food.
The first restaurant we're going to is Via Via Restaurant, Bar, and Hotel. Let's check it out.
Nicaragua is just a country that I have no idea what they offer for food. I'm assuming it's gonna be similar to like a lot of Latin America. We're gonna have beans, rice, but the flavors and the way they're cooked is always slightly different. Like they're never exactly the same. Muchas gracias. Starting off with a classic of a tropical country. This is just a wonderful smoothie full of some amazing ingredients that are common in Central America. We have watermelon, melon, and papaya. Honestly, such a good start to a Nicaraguan food tour. Just so sweet, so big. I love the quantity. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I like it a lot. It's very refreshing, cold on this hot day. It's very pronounced watermelon, which I love watermelon. It's one of my favorite fruits. So nice choice, Wyatt, on the type of smoothie.
Just gonna get super full off this one smoothie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Gracias.
Gracias. ¿Típico?
Sí, claro, para mí. Wow.
Gracias. Provecho.
¿Y ambos son típicos aquí en Nicaragua?
Sí.
¿Sí?
Ambos. The first dish I'm trying today is Indio Viejo, which is supposedly one of the oldest and most established Nicaraguan dishes. It is a stew made from maize or corn, and it also has shredded meat, garlic, onions, tomato, achiote, which is a very popular spice here, and also other herbs. This dish originated from the people of the Ometepe Islands, which we're going to visit next. They would cook it back even before the colonial times. They also have plantain chips on the side, which are basically small bananas, but they taste different. Who can't go wrong with plantain chips? They're everywhere in this part of the world. Crunchy and delicious. Now let's try the stew. It's thicker than I expected it to be, more like a chowder. I guess it is a stew. You see how it just like drips so slowly? See that? Oh wow. You kind of get punched with a lot of flavors right at the start. It's got a spicy taste at the beginning, then it's kind of got like a acidic-y taste at the end. The presentation of this stew was amazing. It had a little tomato flour, some peppers, and plantains on top. I'm gonna try it with plantains. I bet it would add a different flavor. It adds more of a sweetness to it. Ooh, the chicken's really tender as well in there.
And I got the Nica Típica, which has gallo pinto in it. Gallo pinto is this bean and rice mixture. We also have some scrambled eggs, some tomatoes, some mayo, some fried plantains, and some fresh cheese. It all smells so good. I'm gonna try the plantain first. It's such an interesting consistency. Who thought of a banana and was like, let's fry that up? Fried plantain is so interesting. It kind of loses a little bit of the sweetness, and it has this like caramel-like glaze on the outside. Consistency might not be for everybody because it's kind of squishy, but when you combine that with the gallo pinto and the huevos, literally so good. I had no idea what to expect with Nicaraguan food coming in here. Blown away. Each flavor adds something so good to that. And there's so much food, it's so hearty. I don't know if we're gonna have any more room for stuff after this. Muchas gracias. I must say, León does have some beautiful buildings. They're all so colorful, and it's so fun to just watch all the little motorbikes go by them. Sidewalks are crazy. You just have random stairs, ramps. Let's go get some desserts, guys. right, so now we're in the center of León, Nicaragua. That is the León Cathedral. It's white. It's like the only white building here, and it's just beautiful. Super ornate, huge. There's a lot of people here. It's very lively. It's beautiful.
It's jiggly. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Okay, so this is Pico Quinto, which is a Nicaraguan dessert. It is rum-soaked cake topped with custard, cinnamon, a little bit more cake, and a cherry, as well as rum-soaked raisins. It just smells amazing. It's often served in Christmas time, like during Christmas, but it's July and they had some, so we're gonna have it Christmas in July. Okay, this bite is pure custard and cinnamon and raisin. Tastes like French toast, kind of. Consistency is like yogurt. Yep, definitely rum.
You can like smell the rum just from like initial smells. Wow. The cinnamon really comes out very prominently to me. The cake is very moist. I'm a texture girl, and I'm not the biggest fan of this texture of the custard, but the taste is really good, so I'm not really sure how to feel about it. I like the cake a lot.
Sí, claro. ¿Quieres una foto?
What are they doing?
Ah. Muy bien, muy bien.
You're so cute. They loved Wyatt. They just surrounded him. I was like, whoa.
They just asked me if I liked Ronaldo or Messi better. I said Ronaldo. Usted es Messi. Yeah. I guess they're messy people here. I know. Okay, so we're going through a little predicament. We just found this street corn stand, and we're very full.
It's also only like $1.50 though.
Okay. All right, let's do it. You my sugar mama. ¿Cómo te llaman?
Milton.
Milton, mucho gusto. Ah, muchas gracias. Wow.
Wow. We got elote, or like street corn, and it's popular all over Latin America, including Nicaragua apparently. And look how amazing this is. It's drenched in cheese, mayonnaise, mustard, barbecue sauce. I'm excited. Who doesn't like corn on the cob? I definitely have it in my teeth, don't I?
Yeah, a little bit over there. You're good.
Either way, it is amazing, really good, probably the best street corn I've ever had. Got a lot to it. I love all the sauces. Got versatility, it's great. And really soft.
I love how the guy just like stabbed this stick, just kept jamming it in there. Oh man, so many things going on. I honestly barely taste the corn, but it's really good. Do I have it all over my face?
Yep.
Definitely not an easy thing to eat.
Today we are going volcano boarding, aka one of the coolest things we've done in our 3 years of traveling. But first, we needed to meet up with our tour.
What is up, guys? Good morning from León, Nicaragua. Today we are gonna do some volcano boarding. We're heading to Bigfoot Hostel.
They are a hostel, but they also do volcano boarding. And it's like $35 per person with an additional $10 entrance fee to the volcano. So it's a good deal.
Yeah, honestly don't even know anything that's gonna happen, but we're excited. How you feeling?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. I've sandboarded pretty well before on steep hills, but I'm still nervous because it's an active volcano.
You're gonna be great. There we go. tiny break to go to the bathroom. We had to pay $10 each to get into the national park. And then there's like the volcano that we have to climb, right? Which is like 600 meters up. So this is kind of like the last rest stop before that. And we're gonna head up and then
Here comes the rain.
The big question is, will the rain make it faster or slower? I feel like it'll make it faster.
Hopefully it doesn't change speed at all.
Get that board.
Interesting.
I know, I've never seen anything like that. That's what we're riding down the mountain. Alrighty, begin the hike up. Should be about an hour and then 2 minutes down because we just like use these boards and race down. Pretty pumped. They say the rain actually does make it slower maybe because it's sticky, but we'll see.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah, Rika's scared about just flying down. I think it's gonna be.
I think I'm just scared about wiping out.
Look at all that volcanic soil, rocks. This is incredible.
Actually, I mean, like,
First step of the hike done. We'll rest, hoping that the rain doesn't come. Alrighty, we made it to like the first like plateau of the hike. It's so windy.
So windy, it's raining, it's like slapping us in the face.
Said the lava, there's the eruptions right there, and the lava ran right down here. It's kind of scary. Clouds are coming in.
We made it to the top, now it's time for directions.
Should be good. I think we're all gonna wait for the storm to pass to slide down.
Yep.
This is the top of Mount, what is this, Cerro Negro?
Cerro Negro.
Black Hill.
It's gonna be great.
It is so cool. Mine is so big. Is the ground warm? Wow, he said the ground's warm. Wow. The ground's just like emanating heat. That's insane. It's a straight up volcano. That's crazy.
Oh my word, it's warm right here. That's so wild. It's like literally warm. That's so weird. That's cool. Woo! Okay. Cerro Negro!
So we're walking down to the launch site. It's gonna be insane. I'm so excited. It's so nice.
I'm nervous and excited.
I think that's a good mix. Yeah, I'm just pumped. Oh, that was insane. That was absurd. You go pretty fast. Oh my gosh. I just want to do that again. That was insane. Next person should be Rika, so I'm gonna get her coming in. That was crazy, actually. It was honestly like a 2-minute ride. Like, it's not just you're done. You actually get to enjoy it a lot. That was super cool. Yeah, Rika said she was gonna take her time, and the other person's coming down before her. But it's okay. She was a bit nervous. Oh, I see her. I see her. Yeah! Let's go! Oh!
Not expecting that!
Hey, you did it! Let's go!
A little bit faster. That was so fun though. I kept getting stuck up there.
You can go fast.
Yeah, I wish I went faster. Honestly, I feel like I could have if I started faster. At the
Yeah,
beginning,
and the rocks are, I feel like, pretty forgiving because it's just.
but I got nervous, and so I kept my control, and I kind of regret it.
I kind of wiped out. I was going so fast.
You're going so fast, you wiped
Yeah,
out.
a little bit.
My shoes are full of pebbles.
Oh, same.
That was worth that obnoxiously rough hike.
That was really good. That was so fun.
I'm currently the fastest, guys.
Dang. Yeah, that's worthy of bragging about. The way they can tell is they have a radar gun. These people right here, they're getting the speed.
Shape the man I am, 'cause I've called the darkness.
Soil is really crazy. It's just like so classic volcanic, you know? It's black and it's like so porous. I've never seen it. If it erupted in 1999, I thought it would just be all solid rock.
After a bouncing, partying bus ride back to León, we got ready for lots more adventures here in Nicaragua. A must-visit city in Nicaragua, Granada is known for its colonial architecture, kind locals, chocolate museums, coffee, and lots more. Today we're excited to be exploring Granada for the first time, and we begin in a very bustling market.
First impression of Granada is just how busy these markets are in the middle of the streets. There's just so many people selling stuff, cars trying to squeeze through the middle. It's cool, it's lively, beautiful weather today.
The street we're on is Calle Atravesada. Looks like we're like mid-market right now. It's crazy.
Calle Atravesada literally translates to through street, so I think it just takes you all the way through Granada.
That market seemed to have everything you would want.
Good vibes in Granada so far.
We're currently in Parque Central or Central Park, and there is so much to do here. There's the cathedral behind me. There's guys selling ice cream with little bells and carts. There's horse-drawn carriages, chessboards on these cool little like platforms where you can play checkers or chess. So fun.
Yeah, it's also just breathtakingly beautiful here. Like, the buildings seem straight out of colonial times, like Spanish conquistadors could just walk out at any second. It's better preserved than León. León was a little bit more run down, but really lively. It's gorgeous here.
Actually, too, speaking of the colonialism, very interesting fact. Granada is actually the most ancient town founded by the Spaniards in the New World. Let me make sure that's right.
That's a big claim.
The city of Granada is one of the most ancient cities founded by the Spaniards in the New World.
So it's not the oldest. Founded in 1524. What are these guys doing, Lo? Playing checkers?
Yeah.
Ya relavaron. Ahora aquí va a pasar. Va a pasar. Dos. Sí, dos. Dos.
That testy Nicaraguan weather. We got clouds, and it just kind of feels like a storm's coming.
Feels like it.
You can feel the wind in the hair and all that. One thing about Nicaraguan storms is they come quick and they come hard. We're here in the wet season, smack dab in the middle of July, and it like when it rains, it feels like everything's just gonna get washed away. The streets become rivers. A lot of Latin America, especially in colonial areas, they'll keep the tejas. That's the style of roof that's kind of grooved with clay plates that are curved, overlapping each other. but it's just that classic Latin American look, and it looks so good. I love it. I don't know, Granada's probably the most beautiful city we've seen in Nicaragua so far. Alrighty, here we are at our restaurant.
It's called Pita Pita, and it is falafel.
Alrighty, so for lunch, we got some pita falafel.
Yep.
This is what it is. It looks like it has sauerkraut, beets, cilantro, onions, falafel, and hummus. And then you dip this spicy green sauce.
Ooh, that's good.
I know. It is spicy. We're gonna chow now. Love Granada so far. Really good vibes. ¿Abierto? Sí, sí, sí. Muy bien. Wow. Oh, muchas gracias. Okay, so we're at Eddie's coffee shop right next to the city center, right next to the cathedral. Just walked like a block, 12-ounce cappuccino. The coffee comes from Matagalpa, which is a region in the north of Nicaragua, where it's actually really cold, and the coffee, I guess, grows really well. So, oh, amazing. So good. So like thick and rich, creamy. As you can see, I enjoyed it a lot. Next stop.
Next stop. There's two things that Nicaragua really loves and are known for. One, coffee, which we just got. Two, chocolate, which we're going to next. I'm gonna try 100% cacao.
Bitter, eh?
Really bitter.
This tastes good at all?
No. 50% cacao, 50% sugar. This one's probably better. Ah.
That's the chocolate you know and love?
The one I like.
We forgot which one's which, so. I think that's 100. It just tastes like soil.
Yeah,
I'm eating raw dirt. You can tell it's like quality stuff, but I don't think our American sugar, salty palates are used to the raw chocolate, you know?
One super unique thing about this chocolate museum and hotel is that they actually have a cacao tree in the middle of the like restaurant lobby area.
I had no idea that that is what chocolate comes from. I feel like in modern days we've become so disconnected from our food. We just like buy it at the store already made. And so I didn't even know that like this was the plant that chocolate comes from. And I've eaten chocolate a million times in my life, as have most of us probably. So if anyone was wondering, that's a chocolate plant. Or tree. I see a cacao fruit on the tree. It's not ready for harvest, but look right there.
Oh yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
They harvest them in winter, so if we come back in December, they'd be all yellow and big and red, and
that's so cool.
Pop them open, get the beans. They're honestly beautiful trees too. Like this one's super big.
What a clever addition to this chocolate museum.
Yeah, to have an actual tree. Like,
yeah.
That's super cool.
Really brings it full circle. That's cool. You got your cocktails and then you got your chalktails.
Is that what they actually sell here? No way.
What?
Look at that. Chalktails. That's hilarious. So that is wooden, but that's what the chocolate looks like when it's done. Or when it's ready to be picked. A little bit orange. It's kind of cool. Alrighty guys, well that wraps up our time in Granada. Amazing city. We weren't gonna come here, we came here last minute and we're really glad we did because it's just beautiful and fun, honestly.
Yeah, such an amazing colonial city. Definitely worth a stop for us.
Next up, we are exploring an island made up of 2 volcanoes in the biggest lake in Central America. Because when we learned that Ometepe had this, and that, well, we booked a trip here immediately. The journey here is quite crazy, so we took a chicken bus, essentially just an old painted American school bus, from Granada to San Jorge, a town on the western shore of Lake Nicaragua, then paid a few dollars for the ferry to Ometepe. The ferry ride was only about 45 minutes and it was absolutely stunning. After all that, we were pretty tired, so we got some dinner.
We got tostones.
So good.
Slept for a while, got some breakfast,
Nicaraguan food has absolutely blown us away.
and then rented a vehicle to explore Ometepe.
And we're doing it on a moped. Don't worry. They say the roads are really chill, which is good. Also, Wyatt grew up riding a moped for at least 3 or 4 years of his high school life, so he's got experience. Here we go.
Do I look good?
You look great.
I'm so loud to myself. Am I yelling?
Yep.
Let's explore Ometepe.
Driving across an old runway right now for an airplane.
Yeah, they closed it down because there weren't enough flights here, so you should drive right across it. Now crossing, actually.
Oh my word.
Running straight at it.
What do we do? They're not gonna stop for us. Stop. Hola.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
That guy was a cowboy.
And we're here.
Alrighty guys, today we are starting off at the Charco Verde, which literally translates to the green puddle, but I think it's kind of like a little lake that is full of a lot of wildlife and like fish, and there's also a butterfly tour included.
It's very tropical trees.
This is gonna be a great day. They're so strong. All right, he's right over us. Those were howler monkeys, and they were very loud. Right now, they were quiet.
So our friend at the front, Jose, who was giving us all the information, he said that there probably isn't a lot of butterflies in the actual farm because they're kind of doing construction, but hopefully we'll see a lot throughout the whole trail, too. Trying to get the butterflies, but they're moving so fast.
Oh, it left.
I really enjoy this butterfly garden. First off, we're like the only ones here, which is amazing. It gives us time to just explore, film, get everything we need. There's not only butterflies, but there's also turtles, and it's just a super pretty little garden. So, nice little spot.
You a butterfly?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was sweet.
So fun.
It was. Butterflies are just such peaceful creatures. All they want is flowers and then just to flutter around each other. Now we are headed out. Let's go to the water. It's so hot. So I was just standing there getting this shot of Rika, and then I hear this right behind my right ear. It's like, ooh, 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 ooh. Look up, howler monkey, 10 feet away, staring right at me. Jeez, this is cool. Where the heck are we?
This is so cool. I'm honestly very pleasantly surprised by Ometepe. I mean, I knew there was good nature, but I wasn't really expecting so many animals and wildlife, which is so cool.
Okay, so this is a black sand beach. Because this island's made of 2 volcanoes, there's a ton of volcanic soil. And this beach is literally only made of volcanic soil, so it's just black sand.
Fun to see this different type of sand.
Okay, that's so cool. It's really fine, actually. What the heck are you wearing right now?
They're my floaties. They're super nostalgic for me because I used to have a pair of these when I was a kid and I would wear them every day, and then Frog Togs actually brought them back. And so I'm super happy I get to wear them.
Arco Verde is a huge success, I must say. Now we're off to get back on our little scooter, go see more of what this island has to offer. We just made it to Ojo de Agua, which is smack dab between the 2 volcanoes which make up Ometepe. Had to pay 20 bucks for both of us to enter. They have restaurants here, a lot of like souvenir shops.
And a cute little like watering hole lagoon area.
Yeah, and that's the main attraction.
This place is giving me public pool vibes. Personally, I take it as a good thing because I love the public pool. It's just like a vibe, a lot of kids around, you know, good vibes only. You going on that rope swing though?
Can't come here and not go on the rope swing. Did you hear that?
Everybody was like, oh no.
That hurt so bad. It's my background.
Only a little bit.
Okay, so we are right on the water right now. Going right by Playa Santo Domingo, and it just looks beautiful. It's crazy. So many bugs out. They keep hitting us in the face, so we have to keep the glass part or plastic part down, but it's such a fun drive.
I really like Santo Domingo Beach. It's way bigger than the other beach we just went to with the black sand, and it just sprawls for so long.
It's just wild how big this lake is surrounding Ometepe. You can't see the other side. And then this is probably the biggest like freshwater beach I think I've ever seen. It's so fun, guys. Like, you just are on a little scooter, totally independent, don't have to wait for public transport or a taxi, and the whole island's just your oyster. Now we're gonna head to a chocolate museum on the southeast side of the island, and it should be pretty fun. We're gonna eat a bunch of chocolate. Oh man, so many bugs.
Look at my hair.
Alrighty, we stopped at El Patil, which is a hostel and also doubles as a chocolate museum. And you had to leave your motorbike or scooter back at the parking lot, and now we're walking along this little trail here. So unfortunately, it is the weekend, so there's nobody working in the factory.
Classic.
But they let us see inside. They also make peanut butter, kombucha, tahini, coffee,
Cacao wine.
Yeah, it's actually super cool here.
Yeah,
I just schooled Rika at ping pong too.
he did.
Yeah.
We're gonna go buy some chocolate though.
¿Qué recomiendan? ¿Crunchy or classic?
Gracias.
It says on the front it only takes 21 days to get the cacao from the tree into the bar, and it's all made right back there, not on weekends, as we just learned. I love fresh, dark chocolate that hasn't been like through a huge factory or something. It just, something about it, you can like taste the rich soil. It's so good. Oh, and the peanuts are also very fresh. This is just fantastic, guys.
Ooh, it smells really like fresh and organic chocolate, you know what I mean? It just tastes very fresh, not factory made for sure. The peanuts add a nice crunch, and we're gonna eat this whole bar for sure.
We haven't had dinner yet. I kind of just want to eat chocolate for dinner.
We better have some before I eat the whole bar.
The real question is who gets which pieces?
We've tried chocolate in a lot of different places in our travels, in Cartagena, Colombia, and also we've had it in Guatemala. And I have to say, this is probably my favorite chocolate out of any of the places we've traveled to get chocolate for. It's definitely got a little bit of bitterness to it, but just enough to make it like good. And then it has like a little bit of sweet, and the crunchiness is so good.
Alrighty, we're gonna just drive all the way back. Should take about 50 minutes or an hour. Pickup baseball game. Check this out.
They use little coffee bean bags as the bases. That's hilarious.
Coming here, we kind of thought football or soccer would be the main sport, and it's actually baseball. So,
And boxing.
yeah, it's super cool to see this just pickup game. A bug hit my eye. You guys see how red that is? Ow.
Silent.
It's all right. I think I got it out.
One of my favorite parts of the day was just like seeing everyday life of the people who live here. Like kids playing in the backyard of these tin roof houses, and like the baseball game.
Horses and pigs and
A bunch of cowboys walking down with their cows.
So now we're at Punta Jesus Maria, which is like this sand outcropping. It goes really far out. So at sunset, a lot of people come here, and then you can see Volcano Concepcion right behind us
That's cool. I didn't see it for
in all her glory. Yeah, I know, right? Just an amazing end to an amazing day.
I really enjoyed today.
It's one of those places that has that it factor that makes you want to stay. Like, check it out, guys. Look at that sunset. Fresh water on either side. Should we go get some food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep looking at myself, sorry.
Over there?
Yeah.
I know, it's so hard. We just got a new camera and the screen's over there. So I'm looking at myself now, but I should be looking at you guys here.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. We'll get better. See, I just did it again.
Despite getting detained on our first day, despite Rika getting sick and losing her voice, even despite my horrid back flop and the bugs in our eyes, we have zero regrets about going to Nicaragua. Volcano boarding, eating the food, meeting the locals, making friends, exploring Ometepe, Nicaragua more than made up for the struggles that we had while there. To all you Nicaraguans out there, thank you so much for welcoming us to your beautiful country. If you're curious to hear the story of how we got detained when we first got to Nicaragua, check out this video where we explain how it all went down. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.